I wanted a really great website that would bring me a lot of leads, but they ain't cheap. So I started trying to figure out how I could get other people to pay for my website so that in the end, it wouldn't cost me anything. And I figured out an awesome strategy, which today I'm going to share with you. So if you follow me, you know I have an Easy Agent Pro website, which I have had now for 5 years, and I think that it is amazing. It is a bit of an investment. It is not super cheap. However, I figured if I sold one house a year, it would pay for itself for the entire year. And I sell a lot more than one house a year as a result of my website. But at the beginning, before I had any business coming in from the site, it was a little bit tough to swallow. I just had to have faith that I understood the basic concept of creating valuable content that people wanted, how to write blog posts that would actually rank on Google. I would bring traffic to the site, I would get leads from the site, and then eventually it would turn into closed business. But how can you then leverage that once it starts to happen so that other people will pay for this website altogether? I'm going to tell you what I did. But before we get there, I want to show you some statistics that will back up what I'm talking about. Here we are on my website. We can see that I got 120 leads in March of 2021 alone, about 1,623 visitors to the site. You can see the pages that are getting the most hits. You can see where all of your traffic is coming from. They're giving you a bunch of data. And if you click on any of that stuff, you can also go into Google Analytics and read even more about it. But what I really like to do is go over to spyfu.com. Now it is free to use. Of course, they want you to pay and upgrade and get all of their bells and whistles, but free is good with me. You can type in your website and see how many of your pages are ranking organically. So when I come here and I see that 582 keywords are organically ranking on my website, dang it, it went down. It was up a little bit higher as of last week. So now that just tells me I got to go write a few more blog posts. You can also do a little bit of research on your competitors. Are there other real estate agents in your market that have websites, and are they ranking for them? What keywords are they using? All those kinds of things. You can go through and do a really big dive into which videos and blog posts on your site are getting the most traffic. So I like to go into SpyFu periodically and see how my website is doing. If it's increasing in keywords, awesome. If it's decreasing in keywords, then I know we need to go in and update a few more blog posts so that we can try to increase their rankings. Now, how do you get your content to rank on Google? That's another reason why I love my website so much. Here we are on a page that we have created for Augusta, Georgia. We are telling people all about what it's like to live in Augusta. And it has this little SEO scorecard on the right-hand side. And you can see that we are at 100%. But when you first start creating the blog post, it's going to say you're at 30%, you're at 40, you're at 50, you're at 70. And you just want to keep going, following the rules until you get to as close to 100% as you possibly can. In this particular post, we are talking about living in Augusta. So we've linked to a YouTube video. We're talking about what do you need to know about living in Augusta. We've got a whole bunch of photos of typical house styles there. We talk about schools and education there. We talk about food and dining that we have in the area. We have links to homes for sale. We talk about shopping. Of course, we have a call to action at the end. If you have questions about living in Augusta, here's how you can contact me. We have Kimberly's bio. She's the agent that services Augusta. And down here at the bottom, we see that the keyword we're trying to rank for is Augusta. We've used it 26 times in this blog post where it says that is perfect. It's not too much. It's not too little. This is almost a 1,300 word blog post, which is great. We know that best practice is a minimum of 600 words, but more is better. And then we've got a whole bunch of links. We link to other pages on our site. We link to pages off of our site. And this whole thing walks you through what you need to do to increase your score to get it to be as close to 100 as you possibly can. So this is the reason right here why I love my Easy Agent Pro website so much. It makes it very easy for me to create content that will rank on Google when I'm not an SEO expert, I'm not a developer, I'm not a writer, I'm not a super techie guru, but I can follow basic instructions and I can write well enough that I can get this page to rank. So here's what it looks like when the consumer arrives on this page. The very first thing they see is this awesome video that Kimberly recorded. We see listings that are for sale. We learn more about the city itself and where it's located. We have this gallery of images that we can scroll through, taking a look at what the typical house styles look like there. All of these various categories that we talked about before. It's an eye-catching blog post with the video embedded in it. And because it ranks on Google very well, we get a lot of leads from this. So that's all great. Let's cut to the chase. How do I get this website for free? Well, there are a couple of things that you can do. If you have an Easy Agent Pro website, and I do have an affiliate link, and they were very kind and gave me all kinds of free things that I can offer to you. So if you're in the market for a new website, if you use promo code Karin, Karin, when you go to easyagentpro.com and sign up, use my promo code. They're going to give you a discount off of the first 3 months. They're going to waive the setup fee, and they're going to give you the CRM at no additional cost. So you're getting a lot of additional free stuff if you use my promo code. I don't make any money off of this, but they do give me a discount on my next month's fee. So even though I'm not making money, I am saving money, and that's just as good in my book. But with the Easy Agent Pro website, they have a spot for vendors where you can promote your featured vendors. So when I had one of my lenders say, "Hey, I want to take you out to lunch to thank you for all of the business that you've thrown my way," I said, "Awesome. I am going to come with a business proposal for you. So prepare yourself." She brought her marketing manager with her. We all went to a restaurant for lunch, and I brought my laptop so that I could show her some of these statistics. I showed her how many leads we were getting on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. I showed her how many hits we were getting to our website. I showed her how we were ranking using SpyFu. And then I showed her the number of leads that were coming into our website on a weekly basis. And I reminded her of how many of those people she had done business with because we had referred them to her to get them pre-approved. Then I said, "I would like to offer you the opportunity to be the featured lender on our website. Now I've got 2 offers for you. You can be the only person, and it's going to cost you this much per quarter. And when I say you'll be the only lender on the website, every buyer lead that comes in through our website, we will refer to you to get pre-approved. And if they work with you, awesome. If you do not want to be the sole vendor, it will be less expensive, but there might be other vendors on there as well. There might be 2 or 3 other lenders here in the area, and then you would have to share the leads as they come in. So it's up to you." They said, "We want to be the only person." So the amount that I have them pay per month is pretty much the cost of my website per month. Therefore, my website is free. Now, what if you do that for a lender and a home inspector and a title and escrow person or an attorney or a plumber or anybody that you can think of? You could actually start making money every single month for your website. So not only is it free, it could actually be profitable and make you money as well. And this is still without doing any advertising on the website. You don't go to any of my blog posts and there's ads all the way down the page. Now, you can certainly do that and you'd make a lot of money from Google AdSense as well. I've chosen not to do it just because it annoys the heck out of me when I, as the viewer, go to somebody's website and it's just ad after ad after ad. So I personally don't do that. But if you want to do that, it is absolutely a legitimate way to monetize your website and make more money that way as well. So for her to be the only lender that is advertising on our website, it's extremely profitable for her. I mean, really, she only has to close 1 deal a year and it pays for itself, but she gets a lot more than 1 deal a year from us, obviously. And for us, it enables the website to be free. So now I can hire people to help. I could hire virtual assistants to write these blog posts and optimize it for SEO and do all of the things that really need to get done to make this website rank on Google organically, but that we don't necessarily have the time to do ourselves because let's face it, we are busy real estate agents, right? We are not website developers. This is a great way to offset the cost. So that's how you get the website for free, but how do you drive traffic to the website so that you start getting all of these leads in the first place? Well, watch this video next where I talk about the concept of a sales funnel and why it is the key to my success on Google.